Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. Yes, it is stout season again. Before I start this review, I wanted to talk about beef that I currently have with fucking Regal Theaters. As you all know, when I go out for movies, it's like a night out. So I get a little pretty, a little dressed up. I combine my movie with a nice dinner somewhere. Went to a place called Palace Kitchen here in Seattle. It's run by a celebrity chef. Real nice time. Can't recommend it. But I had to leave the movie fucking early because my reservations were for 19:15. My movie started at 17:30. So I'm figuring, it's an hour and 45 minutes, very short movie. So I could leave while the credits roll and just walk 10 minutes to my restaurant, be there on time. However, fucking Regal Theater ran trailers, which repeated, a couple of them did, from 17:30 to 17:57. So basically, I had to leave at 1900 to make my reservations in 1915. So I missed a good 45 minutes of this fucking movie. My point being is, Regal, if you're going to run 30 fucking minutes of trailers, how about doing it half an hour before the actual fucking movie is supposed to start? Just saying. Unfuck yourselves. So anyway, after I got that off my chest, what I'm about to say reflects on this movie in no way, shape, or form, but I'm going to say it anyway. I would have preferred seeing Rebel Ridge on the big screen instead of this. And by no means that means, at least what I saw of it, I didn't enjoy Of the Killer's Game, but I much rather would have seen Rebel Ridge on the big screen, and that's a missed fucking opportunity, Netflix. Moving on. The Killer's Game stars Dave Bautista, Drax. We probably all know him better as Drax, even with all the weight loss. Sophia Boutella, my future ex-wife. Fun fact, she got her start as a dancer, and she plays a ballerina in this movie, so that is not a stretch for her. And she kept all the muscles from the Netflix movie she put on, so bonus. Pam Klimtif, Mantis. We all know her as Mantis. Mantis is in this movie, and she's a bit of a psychopath, which is kind of hot. Sir Ben Kingsley, or fake ass Mandarin. We all saw that Iron Man movie, so you know what I'm talking about. And Terry Crews. Now, there were a fuck ton more of people who had cameos and starred in this movie, but because I had to leave 45 fucking minutes early, I won't speak on their roles because I didn't see them. So the gist, I love saying that word, gist of the movie is that Drax has been suffering from dizzy spells and headaches because he is the premier assassin in all of Europe. And during one of the life insurance policies that he was collecting on at an opera house, he sees Sophia's character during one of her performances, and he is sprung, son. And I can't blame him. And yeah, it's love at first sight for him. And let me just say, the courtship between these two. A lot of people will boil this movie down to an action flick, and it is. But I think they ought to make it a romantic comedy as well, because watching him bungle through the initial text and first conversations with Sophia were hilarious. I mean, he just sucked. His game sucked hard. And that part was funny. Charming, too. Long and short of it is, he is misdiagnosed with something terminal. And by now, it's been a couple of months, and he wants to leave her everything. So he tries to go to his handler, Sir Ben Kingsley, fake-ass Mandarin, who refuses to take out a life or cancel his life policy. So he recommends he takes it out of the office, and he takes it to Mantis, who is more than happy to sign his ass up, because it turns out Drax killed Mantis's father. So she is absolutely over the moon to cancel his subscription to life. Long story short, midnight rolls around when the contract is supposed to be initiated. 5 minutes before midnight, the doctor calls to tell him, oh, we fucked up. Somehow barcode got mixed up. You ain't gonna die. The guy whose barcode got mixed up, oh, he gonna die for sure, but you're okay. So he calls Mantis back and tells her, yo, I want to cancel this whole goddamn thing. She's like, fuck you. If I have to pay out of my own pocket, that's your ass. And the movie takes over from there. So this, I wish I could say I saw the whole fucking movie, but what I saw of it, it was enjoyable. It was predictable, still fun. I thought the bungling of his game between him and Sophia kind of made the movie. It was funny. It was sweet. But again, I would rather have seen Rebel Ridge on the big screen. But overall, it was a good night out. It was a good movie. From what I hear, the box office is not in love with it. The theater I was in, there may have been 20 people in it. That ain't a good sign for an opening weekend. We'll see come Monday, but it's not looking too good. This is one of those ones that may be getting a video release like by the end of next month. By the end of this month. Shit. But all in all, you know what? I gave Rebel Ridge a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 because I didn't see the entire thing. So I could have given an 8 out of 10 if I had seen the whole thing. Yeah, we're going to get at a 7 out of 10 with an asterisk. Yeah. But okay. Those are my thoughts, and I'll see you guys on the other side.